Hi. It's been a while. About 7 months, actually. This is wlspooptalk. And actually, I love saying that. My name is Maggie, and this channel is because pooping after weight loss surgery is either non-existent or too much, or you have gas, and that's actually what I want to talk to you about today. I have gas, and I've had gas since before surgery. I had pretty bad gas before surgery. I always said I was the most gaseous person I knew. And they could be pretty bad, but God, I look fat today. Sorry. But then, people told me that after surgery it would be worse. And I could not imagine it. I could not even, I was like, there's no way that it'll be worse than what I have now. Like, it's just not, no, I don't even think that's possible. And I was so wrong. I was really wrong. Like a lot wrong. And I guess I should tell you some of the reasons that I've not been as active. I actually started dating somebody shortly before, no, I'm sorry, right, 2 days before the last video. I had reconnected with my high school sweetheart, and we officially started going steady like 2 days after the last video, and we got engaged a month later, and we moved in together July 1st. And moving in together involved moving him from fairly nearby, and moving me to, I lived in Tucker, and I'm now in Fairburn. If you're familiar with Atlanta, they're worlds apart. It's about an hour, but wow, yeah, it's different. Yeah. So it's a lot of adjustment. It's a lot of adjustment living with someone again in a relationship. I haven't lived with somebody that I was dating since 2002. So a long time, 10 years. And that didn't end well, so I'm hoping this goes better. Yeah, so we're engaged. There's the ring. And I do love him. I'm out of that, oh, he's so everything, sort of lovey-dovey phase, the honeymoon phase, and more into the, I love you, but could you do what you said you would? Could that be great? So there's some friction, trying to live together, and, he's a boy, and sometimes they can be difficult to deal with. But anyway, one of the reasons that I'm reconnecting with this, I'm making a video here, is because I don't know if the gas has gotten worse, or if it's just that now that I live with someone else, it's more noticeable. Because when I was living alone, it was, it would happen. I'm like, oh my God, and I'd tell somebody about it, because, like, damn, you have to. If you're gonna pass out from your own fart, you might as well tell somebody. I never did pass out, but I wanted to. And so, but now it's like, hi, you're here all the time, and you see and smell how much I fart, So I found a product called Devrob. I really love saying that. Devrob. It's over the counter. It's chewable. I think I paid like $20, maybe 30. No, I think it was $20 for a bottle of 100 chewable tablets. And you take 2 at a time, up to 4 a day. Up to 4 times a day, so you don't exceed 8 tablets in 24 hours. Now, I just just reading the bottle. Other information. This product cannot be expected to be effective in the reduction of odor due to faulty personal hygiene. Does not contain gluten, lactose, or salicylates. That is kind of funny. So I started taking this, I want to say it was Monday. So I think it was day 5 or 4, something like that. And so far it's not helping. It actually, I think, is making it worse. They actually call it internal deodorant. And my surgeon suggested this, and I thought it was a prescription, but it's over the counter. They call it internal deodorant, and it's supposed to not reduce the amount of gas, but to take the odor out of it. And one of the side effects is that it can, what is it? How do they put it? Well, I read it somewhere. When using this product, a temporary but harmless darkening of the stool and or tongue may occur. The tongue part, I thought, made me kind of like, that's interesting. So, I'm going to tell you now that I put my hair back, it reminded me of a Robert Palmer video. Simply irresistible. Okay, sorry. Sounds like somebody's playing the didgeridoo outside. It's an adjustment. Like, there's a frog that visits me. Okay, we haven't seen it since week 1, so last week, I guess. But it was just hanging out near, and there's so many bugs in the country. Like, oh my God. I lived in the country as a younger person. However, it's been a long time since I lived south of 20. Even though I sort of grew up south of 20 mostly, 20 is a interstate that bisects the perimeter that's around Atlanta. Yeah, it's a whole different world. So anyway, right, so it has darkened my stool. It looks like I've been eating a lot of spinach. That's what it looks like. And so I'm afraid that maybe I've taken too much for my system, and so trying to figure out, like, maybe less is more. Like, I think there was one fart the other day that didn't smell, but it almost seems to have made the smell worse, and I've been trying to avoid it because of my trauma history, but I think I'm just going to have to go see a doctor about the smell problem. You know, I know that I'll be told that, well, it's, I should probably try an elimination diet, and that, I have fibromyalgia, and fibromyalgia isn't necessarily linked to actual IBS, but it may be. I haven't researched it in a while, but I know that it can be associated with IBS type symptoms, and so I'm also lactose intolerant. All of that information together actually suggests that I might be gluten sensitive, if not intolerant. So, apparently, I just am not allowed to eat food. I'm hesitant to go because I assume they'll want to do some sort of oscopy of some kind, because, to check for any structural problems, which I wouldn't put out of the realm of possibility, because it really smells like something died up my ass. Okay, I know it's gross. It makes me really hesitant to make love, to be all lovey-dovey about it, because there's nothing quite as mood or ego killing as making somebody like want to vomit from your gas. So yeah. So that's what's going on with me. I'm still having the same consistency problem I was having. I've actually had that pretty regularly since the last video. So it's like since it switched over to the baby crap consistency, it's kind of stayed there for the most part. I've been eating a lot of fruit recently. Like, I'm really into fruit right now. Cherries and grapes and stuff like that. Ooh, I have watermelon. I forgot I have watermelon. I've just been really into it, and so that could be part of the gas problem. I've tried to cut down my maltitol consumption. Maltitol, I believe, is the sugar alcohol that gives me the most problem, gas-wise, because that also causes death gas, like just the smelliest gas ever. So I think I'm just going to have to start eating nothing but air. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. And this morning, I think that my protein shake made my gas worse. So it's really, I'm just going to have to, you know, go and do a lot of work that I honestly didn't want to have to do. I'm lazy, I guess. Anyway, so that's what's going on with me. If you have any suggestions on what to do that might help, or that helped you with your death gas, or if you never had death gas, good for you. If you use DevRom and had a similar experience and needed to give it more time than the average person, also any feedback you have. I hope that you guys are doing well. I'm sorry for being so absent. And I'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye. Mwah.